Hey Aries, how are you lovelies? Welcome to your bonus Aries general love and romance read. I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to Morella's Tarot. If you are new to my channel, of course, welcome in. My name is Morella, and if you are simply tuning back into one more of your readings, then welcome back. It is always a pleasure. These readings, as usual, will be good for Sun, Moon, rising, as well as Venus placements, and that's very important to note. Also, for those of you that are looking for a private reading with me, all the information about booking and or everything else that may be connected or relevant to my channel and what I do here, you'll find in the description box below this video, as is always the case. Aries, if you're new to energy work, general readings, private readings, tarot, in other words, all of this entirely, please keep in mind that these readings are very much general in nature. They're focused on the collective, so a bunch of you, collective Aries energy. And so these will not resonate with everybody every single time. They're not meant to do so to begin with, simply because they're not a private session where I would be literally zeroed in on one particular person, situation, connection, what have you. Also, because of the nature of these, from time to time, for some of you out there, you may resonate in a flipped, reversed, or in a vice versa way with a general read, which is perfectly normal. It happens all the time. It goes back to what I said a few seconds ago, but it also has to do with not all of us being on the same side of the coin energetically and manifestation-wise. Not all of us being on the same timeline, doing the exact same thing at the exact same time. Can you imagine what that would look like? Anyway, I always mess around and joke around when it comes to that, but people take things way too seriously and sometimes force fit themselves where they don't belong. So all of these things are important to note, okay? For some of you, these readings may resonate with you in a flipped way because they're meant to do so to begin with, especially for some of you out there that are cross-watching Aries placements, okay? So please get in where you fit in. Getting offended at the reading that is general in nature resonates with you in a flipped way or doesn't exactly resonate like you would a private reading like you would expect a private reading to, would be completely nonsensical, okay? I do trust that majority of you out there that embrace spirituality, practice self-awareness and accountability outside of tuning into tarot and watching general readings would have zero issues pointing out or recognizing what belongs to you energetically and what doesn't, and therefore who is who if in a particular reading I am connecting to you, your person, your story, okay? Having said that, welcome in. It is early in the morning. You get to see this in the evening, obviously, but on my end, at the time while I'm filming this, it is early in the morning. And it's been raining all morning, and I love it, and heavily so, okay? So I'm in a mood to check what is going on with your energy. Oh, by the way, before I forget, because sometimes I get into the reading and I forget the world and everything else around me. I get involved. Let me just put it that way. Check out my community section. I posted an update, 2024 channel update, private readings and scheduling and stuff like that update. Check that out. I don't know whether you have your notifications on for my channel. I don't know what is YouTube up to from time to time, so just FYI, okay? There's that. Having said that, let's just go ahead and get started. I'm gonna start, as always, with advice for you for the near future, the energy that the divine, the angels, the guides want you to embrace more of moving forward. We are going to be doing you versus them spread, which is just what it sounds like. If you're new to my channel and to my readings, in this type of a spread, I literally look at your side versus theirs. Mutual feelings, blockage between the two of you as we are speaking during this time, and also moving forward their actions towards you. Also keep in mind that my bonus readings, most of the time, 95% of the time, include an extended on Patreon. But I'll talk about that in more detail towards the end of the reading. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what does the universe want want you to know or embrace? All right, show me. Aries that I'm meant to connect with in this particular reading. My Aries out there that are meant to resonate with this reading, show me what sort of energy should they embrace more of moving forward. A lot of stuff wants to come out. Okay, okay, let's talk about this. The Observer is what I got for you. So observe, do not absorb. Observe, but not interact. Do not entangle yourself in certain situations moving forward. Okay, so let me read this for you. And it says, observe rather than participate. Gather information and see what is significant and what can be safely ignored. So yeah, this is a very good advice, not just for you and for the time being, but every day. It's like we humans get bombarded with so much information from every which direction, with so much energy from different people. And a lot of that energy we don't need to take on, or is irrelevant to the bigger picture or to the grand scheme of things. And so we sometimes get stuck and entangled in stuff that is completely irrelevant and useless. So during this time frame, you are being told to be wise about where you put your energy into, what you invest into, where you get engaged, with whom, why, what's relevant, what's not. It's talking about you needing to take a back seat and observe. Because when you do that, you kind of take yourself out of the equation. You can see things more clearly. What is important? What isn't? What should I be a part of? What shouldn't I be a part of? Why? You know, what's a waste of time? What's worth my effort and energy? Okay. So it's that kind of energy that you're being advised to embrace more of during this time frame and in the near future, basically, Aries. Okay. Which I love for you. As a sign, as a placement, you guys, sometimes people know how to push your buttons, how to, you know, make you react or overreact or get involved in things that are, you know, useless to you in the grand scheme of things, especially so if we're dealing with younger Aries or people that are still caught up in learning a lot of lessons, and there has to be a lot more growth that you know, needs to happen. Sometimes Aries, when we're younger, in our younger years, we can get overly involved and overly reactive and triggered and you know, do things that, you know, looking back are just like waste of time. Why did I do that? Or why did I need to get involved in A, B, and C? You know what I mean? So this is just telling you, sit back and don't do any of that. Even if you're tempted, even if you're triggered, even if people are looking for that type of reaction out of you, don't. Okay? So there you go. Let's look at preserve your energy. It is precious. Also, don't waste life and time. Okay? Time is non-refundable. Be wise with where you invest, who you give your time to, what you give your time to. Okay, show me what type of energy will my Aries out there that I am meant to connect with in this particular reading, that are meant to resonate with this particular reading. What sort of energy will they be in? Queen of Wands. Ooh, you're coming out as yourself, my friend. Yes, you are. Queen of Wands, Aries, feminine energy. Beautiful. Okay, clarify the Queen of Wands. Four of Swords. You know what, Aries, I feel like you have been taking a break, or you will be taking a break from maybe a particular person or a bunch of people, or just you may feel like that either currently or moving forward. Now, when I say either or, that means I'm connecting, or I am trying to cover as many of you as I possibly can, being that this is a general reading meant for a lot of people. Some of you are ahead of others. Let me put it this way. You're not exactly in the same place doing exactly the same thing. So some of you may be stepping into this energy. Others of you may already be manifesting this energy. I feel like you're healing. I feel like a lot of you feel like I need rest, I need break, I need time out, I need to dedicate time to myself. Why? Because you're stepping into and embracing your own energy, Queen of Wands energy, which is all about confidence, fire, passion, outgoing, sexiness. Some of you are working on yourself, okay, during this time frame. Clarify the Queen of Wands and Four of Swords. Silent moves. I am making moves in silence. I don't want anyone to ruin my plans. The universe is kind of saying this to you. Do not get overly involved. Do not get entangled with people's energy. Sit back and observe. Don't absorb. Don't get triggered. Just kind of do your own thing. Mind your own business. Don't overextend yourself, overgive, overinvest. Don't waste your time on certain things. And I feel for a lot of you, you're kind of doing that. You are making moves in silence. Now, what those moves are, I don't know. For some of you, there are plans that you're making quietly, privately. I don't want to say secretly, but maybe that is the case as well. But it has to do with your own bettering yourself, stepping into your element, doing things that you want to do, doing things that make you happy. Doing things that benefit you rather than a specific person or a circle of people. I don't know. I'm just getting you needing a timeout, a break from everyone, going into quiet mode and making plans for the future for yourself rather than anything or anyone else. And you may feel like privacy is protection. Being private about your plans, what's going to happen next, when, why, how, is your own business, and I would agree. Okay? Or should be. Some of you during this time frame also, you are doing a lot of healing, a lot of resting, a lot of dedicating time to rest, recuperation, focusing on you, you know? And I love that for you. Okay, let's look at the person that you tuned in for. Show me the person that Aries tuned in for. Show me their energy, individual energy, currently. Judgment. They're dealing with the universe. Whatever is going on in their life, the universe is calling some sort of judgment on this person. Let me see what this is about. What is the judgment? What is this judgment about? Lovers in reverse. Wow, it's a whopper. It's a big one. It's a big one. What is the judgment and the lovers in reverse? Can't move on. I can't move on no matter how hard I try. I don't know if this pertains to you or to someone else, I just feel like the universe is calling judgment or has called judgment. We will see how this pertains to you and your energy and the connection between the two of you. I just feel like the universe has called judgment on a situation, either because there were too many people involved or because a decision needed to be made and it never was made about the future of a certain connection, and this person is struggling to move forward. Also, judgment obviously talks about second chances and forgiveness, but again, redemption. But I will see that. I will see more into that. How does that pertain to you? Whether it does, okay? For some of you, Scorpio and Gemini placements may be of relevance. Now keep in mind, Aries, when I mention specific zodiac sign placements, as I always say, in all my readings, they may be in your birth chart, they may be in people's birth charts that come through in your reading. They may have to do something to do or connected with a specific time frame that is astrologically relevant. So past, future, present, whatever, specific time, date, month, season. Or all of this may simply be the energy, as is always the case, as I always say. So for some of you, you may resonate with the whole entire reading, but not at all with the placements, which again, happens all the time. It is perfectly fine, okay? But for those of you that keep track for extra confirmation, so far. I feel like, yeah, I feel like this person is dealing with the judgment that has been called on them by the universe, that has to do with a choice that wasn't made, that the universe is now calling shots on or has called shots on. Has called judgment on. I can't speak. You know what I mean. Anyway, show me, what does Aries feel for this person? What does Aries feel for this person? The devil. Well, Aries, you... Okay, wait. Before I say anything, let me clarify this. You think they're the devil? Okay, wait. Clarify the devil, please. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. What does Aries feel for this person? Shut down. It says, I'm swearing off all dating. I have no desire to be with anyone. Why does Aries feel that way towards this person? Work. And it says, I've been keeping myself busy and improving my finances. For some of you, obsessively so, you've been uber focused on your finances, your career, your independence, your abundance, your self-sufficiency. You may feel this person either had toxic patterns towards you, or they were still holding on to something or someone, and they were not exactly single. And in every sense of the word, okay? Now, when I say that, I mean a lot of people run around saying that they're single while they're still attached to their ex. Which, are you single? Really? Does that mean you're single? I don't know, okay? The surface, you may be single, but when it comes to your energy and emotional availability, you're not necessarily single, okay? So I on one hand, I see you being super borderline obsessed with making things work for yourself, financially, career-wise, feeling super independent, getting there, zeroed in on that. But at the same time, you may feel like this person wasn't single when they were dealing with you. They were still attached to something else, someone else. Some of you may feel like, I'm still attached to this situation. I'm not necessarily single myself due to what happened, but at the same time, I don't want to deal with anyone, including this person. I don't want to connect with anyone on romantic level. I don't want to date. I don't want to reconcile. I don't want second chances. I don't care about I'm sorry's anymore. I want to be on my own, and I want to do what I need to do for me. Some of you, obviously, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo could be a part of the equation here. Some of you may have those placements in your chart, combination of fire and earth. Some of you, Leo, Sag, did I mention that also could be a part of the equation? Show me, what does my Aries feel for this person? I haven't found closure. Too much was left unsaid. My heart is yearning to have answers, and maybe that's what's messing with you. The fact that this person never gave you closure, was never honest with you about anything, was never straightforward to you or with you about their feelings, their intentions, whatever it is that they were not saying that you feel like they were still attached to. From your perspective, you feel like this whole situation, this attachment that you may still feel to lack of closure or everything that wasn't said or wasn't clear when it comes to this person, became very unhealthy and very toxic between the two of you. I do feel like there was interference. Maybe you feel like this person was way too sexual or too surface level when it came to their engagement with you. For some of you, there was interference, and the universe stepped in and made a judgment call for this person, made a judgment call on this situation. And you know, guys, I was just talking to someone yesterday about tarot readings and general readings and dynamics where people leave people for other people, and then like a few months or years down the road, there's energy of I can't move on, regret, heaviness, all of this. The conversation kind of went in every which direction, and I said something along the lines of, I know how devastating it may feel for people when their significant other or person that they love dearly, genuinely, deeply, puts them in a position where they have to compete or they leave them for somebody else, okay? I know the sense of betrayal, the hurt, the heartache that causes, that kind of dynamic, that kind of situation. But I feel what's worse, there's worse than this, let me tell you. And I'm not minimizing where people are at all. I completely understand it, been there, done that. But I feel like what's worse is when somebody leaves you for themselves. Somebody disconnects and chooses themselves over you. Chooses to love themselves, their self-respect and self-love over a connection with you that is in the devil energy, okay, that has become crazy toxic and crazy unhealthy and crazy painful. I see resurface and regret and please forgive me all the time, okay? But usually people who choose other people over you, over the time they invested, over everything that you guys built, over working on a connection or relationship with you, when something goes south, because relationships are not perfect. If anybody tells you out there at some point that their relationship is perfect and they never fight, it's bullshit, okay? It's fake. It's not gonna last, okay? Relationships are work. We have hard time understanding ourselves as humans, let alone understanding each other. And so the need for being on the same page and having mutual understanding and empathy for one another is continuous when you're dealing with a relationship or a connection. So when people leave people for distractions, for lust, for filling the void somewhere else instead of working on themselves or working on healing a relationship that has gone south, usually some time needs to pass before the light bulb goes on and they start realizing where they went wrong, okay? But, you know, when you leave someone for you, the other person has to level up. They have to put work and effort to level up to your energy, to do the growth that's necessary, the healing that's necessary. And a lot of times that's a long journey. And by the time they reach the point where they kind of are on the same vibration as you, the you that was attracted to them back then is no longer there. A lot of times is no longer there. The unhealed version of yourself. Something I've been thinking about, something that came to mind when I looked at this dynamic between you and this person, and where you are with each other, because I do feel like there was interference here, and it had to do with somebody else, something else. Okay, either it was like a person in 3D or it was residual energy from the past. This is why I said what I said. It's like you're single, but are you really? For you over here, I'm seeing that you are still attached to the question mark energy. It's like I've never received closure. I never received clarity. For some of you, don't know what this person ever wanted from you, what their intentions were towards you, and what they showed you, you deem as toxic or unhealthy. Okay, whether they ever really truly genuinely loved you, what was in the middle between the two of you. Some of you, this person never opened up and said the truth of their situation. But at the same time, where I have to say that I'm proud of you, Aries, is the shutdown. And I'm not proud that you're in the state of shutdown and that you're swearing off all dating because of this person and their energy and who they've been to you. I feel like that part needs to be healed, and at some point you need to open up and venture out there and open up to other options, because not everyone is this person. Okay, I know that's hard to believe sometimes when you're dealing with situations like this, but I'm proud of you that you've decided. I still feel unfinished business here. I still feel attached to the situation where I have more questions than answers, and because of that, my energy is not fully 100% free and single, and I find it unwise to intertangle with somebody else because I'm in this energy still myself. I'm focusing on healing and getting back into my own element. And while that's happening, I don't want to mess with anybody else's energy when I'm not in a healthy place myself, or I'm working towards being in a healthier place. Being independent, being single, being detached from this energy. That's kind of how I see this. So I'm proud of you for choosing not to mess around with other people's energy. And it's probably because you understand how that feels. You lived it. You understand what that does to you. Show me this person's feelings for Aries. Show me their feelings for Aries. Show me this person's feelings for Aries. Five of Pentacles. They feel left out in the cold. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. The Fool in reverse. Yeah, there's no effort, no investment. There's no taking a risk here between the two of you currently. They feel like there's no new beginning. There's no let's start from ground zero kind of energy. I feel this person has been very reckless in this connection, or they never took a risk towards you. Instead of that, they left you neglected, or didn't, or chose not to put work and effort into this at some point. And now they're feeling like the chance of a new beginning is no longer there, and they're feeling left out in the cold when it comes to you. Some of you Aries, Aquarius placements may be of relevance. Their feelings for you are late nights. So this is about you. I can't move on no matter how hard I try, and late nights. And it says, thoughts of you keep consuming me. Even when I fall asleep, I dream of you. So this person is connecting with you in 5D. They can't stop thinking. They can't stop thinking about what happened. They can't stop thinking about the fact that they're feeling left out in the cold, or that they have done so in the past to you. And even if they're trying to run away from their feelings or not think about it, they connect with you in 5D in dream state. So the universe is literally not letting them get away with this. Even if on the surface, there's nothing going on between the two of you, or this person appears like they don't care. Energy. Energy is a powerful thing. Show me this person's feelings for my Aries. I wasn't looking for love, but you stole my heart. I didn't think someone like you existed. Yeah, for some of you, this was a deeply soulful connection. It was deeply felt connection. With the lovers here, this was like a soul tie or past life connection, or it was very, very strong. It is still very strong, regardless of where you are with one another. This is why this person is still tied to you energetically. But also because there was lack of closure, there was lack of sincerity, there was lack of truth, there was lack of communication, there was lack of everything that needed to be a part of the equation here. That this person kind of didn't manifest with you, or chose not to. And now they're kind of stuck energetically, still connected with you, because they chose all of these actions and all of this manifestation towards you. But the universe is like, yeah, you can run away from Aries or anybody else, but not from me and not from yourself. Okay? I feel this person wasn't looking for love. They were looking tops for flings or emotional affair, or emotional connection without deepening it, or sexual connection without deepening it or investing into it. And when it came to it, they decided, I'm not doing this, I'm not investing, I'm not putting work and effort. And either they never took a chance on this, or they were acting reckless. Whichever way it is, it was foolish on their behalf. And now they're battling with the fact that they can't move on, they can't release you, they can't get away from this energy, they can't stop dreaming about you. They're trying to move on, they're trying to let go, but they can't do it. They're in this energy of where they want forgiveness, or they want you to give them a second chance, or you know. You on your end are, again, I'm trying to read things from your and their perspective here, but Aries, on your end, you're just kind of money. That's all I'm caring about. That's all I'm fixated on. That's all I'm working towards. While that's happening, I'm also working on myself, getting back into my element, what comes naturally to me, my Aries energy. I want that back. I need that back. Okay? And I'm recovering, I'm recuperating, I'm healing, I'm taking time for myself, I'm making plans for myself and for my future, and I'm not allowing anybody to mess with that. And while all that is happening, I don't want to deal with another person, another energy. I don't want to lead anyone on when I feel like I'm not in a good place, or I'm still healing and I can't offer someone my 100%. Because I dealt with somebody like that. And it hurts like, you know what, fill in the blank. I don't want to do that to another person, to someone else. So this is why I say I'm proud of you, not because you're in a state of shutdown. I feel like this is like something that you're doing so that you can heal from this situation, but I'm proud of you because it feels like, to me as a reader, you're learning what not to do from what was done to you. You're deciding not to pass on the gift of heartache and pain that this person gave you. So you're in this energy, this stops with me. I'm not going to do this to somebody else just because I'm not in a good place right now. Okay, let's look at let's look at what you want from this person. What does my Aries want from this person, please? Three of Swords. I don't feel like you want anything. I don't even feel like, for some of you, you may feel like you want them to hurt the way they hurt you. Okay? Which, Aries. Some of you, that's like a handful of you. For a lot of you, though, this is just you feeling disappointed and hurt and heartbroken with how the situation ended or unfolded between the two of you. So it's like, maybe you need to acknowledge the hurt and the pain here. Maybe that's what you're thinking. Maybe this person needs to acknowledge the hurt and the pain and work on that, because whatever that is interfered in our connection and hurt me ultimately. Okay? What is the Three of Swords? Clarify the Three of Swords. Five of Cups in reverse. Yeah, for some of you, you feel like this person needs to let go of whatever hurt them that is connected to the past. Either another person, something that was blocking this connection between the two of you, that needs healing and releasing. As long as they're there, they're stuck on that, they're connecting with that, they will keep repeating cycles, regardless of whether they're with you or somebody else, and they will keep making the same mistakes and be stuck in cycles that are repetitive and never elevate or level up to anywhere else that is healthier. Okay, so you feel like this person, for some of you, needs to heal their past. For a lot of you, what you're doing is, again, Three of Swords, Four of Swords, and the Devil here, you're releasing the past, this person, and whatever happened, the heartache and pain that happened between the two of you. I feel like that's kind of self-explanatory. That's kind of what came through in here, in this part of the reading for you. Some of you Scorpio, Mars placements may be of relevance. What does this, or what does Aries want from this person? Only you. And it says, I'm not seeing anyone else, if that's what you're wondering. I feel like what you want from this person is sincerity, honesty, loyalty, commitment, investment. Not this devil energy, oh, I'm single, but I'm really not. Or, oh, I'm with you, but I want to have my cake and eat it too. Oh, you know, whatever, fill in the blank. What you want from this person is, choose me, focus on me, stick with me, invest into me, be straightforward, honest, direct about your intentions and your feelings. I want to be able to trust you. If I can't trust you, there's no point. If you're not single, and again, in every sense of the word, there's no point. So if you need healing and you need to go and do what you need to do in order to be in a better energy, healthier energy, that's what you need to do. That's what you want from this person. Instead of parading around and connecting with people without being wholeheartedly available, fully available. Even if you were dealing with somebody who was sleeping around, treated everyone as a fling, including you, or needed some kind of an emotional attachment with you without offering you anything solid or committed, realize, and I'm sure a lot of you do realize that they're running away from something, from themselves, from their pain, from unfinished business, from the void that they feel they're trying to fill, whatever. There's something going on. And I feel for a lot of you, you feel like this has to do with disappointment, heartache, and something or someone to do with their past. Okay? That needs to be let go of. That needs to be addressed and looked at. Show me, what does Aries want from this person? I'm emotionally detaching from you. I'm trying to move on, so please love yourself and find your own happiness. For some of you, it's you want this person to emotionally detach from something they have been carrying around, or a connection they have been still holding on to. For a lot of you, this can signify just you detaching from the situation, letting go, focusing on healing. Yes, there may be still hurt and pain and disappointment when it comes to this connection. You wanted this person to solely and strictly be focused on you and be loyal to you and invested into you, but that's not what happened here. And so you're working on getting back to yourself and doing what is healthy for you or in your best interest. And, you know, moving forward, you want to be with somebody who is solely and strictly for you and you for them. You know? Whichever way I look at it, I feel like this person didn't choose you. So either they were choosing their past, they were choosing to hold on to the hope of reconnecting with someone else, or they were choosing someone else that, for whatever reason right now, they regret choosing. Show me, what does this person want from my Aries? What do they want from my Aries? The Fool in reverse with the Five of Pentacles in their feelings and can't move on. They want to have a new beginning with you here, from ground zero, from scratch, Aries. And that's kind of self-explanatory with the Judgment as well, and all of their oracle on this side. I never meant to connect with anyone in an emotional way. I was not looking for love. This happened. I can't move on. I can't let you go. I can't stop thinking about this. Aries, Aquarius placements. Clarify, why do they want the full energy from my Aries? Ace of Wands in reverse, Eight of Cups, and the World, because you disconnected and you shut the door on this. You feel like this person either was only looking for one thing, and you know what that one thing is, Ace of Wands in reverse, either to sleep with you, have a fling with you, or have an affair with you, depending on where you are or where this person is, okay? Whatever this Ace of Wands was, it's in reverse, so it was very short-lived, despite of your emotional investment, which was enormous when it comes to this person and this opportunity or this connection. For some of you, this Ace of Wands, actually you manifested with this person, so something did happen between the two of you sexually. Others of you, this was just passionate or excitement kind of energy. But I feel like you invested over and over and more and more. And with the Eight of Cups, as I always say, It's like pouring your heart, your emotions, your love into a cup with a hole, and it's never enough. And at some point you will reach the point of realizing that this is depleting me, this is draining me, this is not growing into anything satisfactory or fulfilling or into a connection that is emotionally what I need. Okay? So I feel like this person feels like you really closed that cycle and learned a lot from it, and it's over. When you made that decision, you made it because you were serious about it. The decision to disconnect, to let them go, to release them. Some of you, fixed energy could be a part of the equation here. So Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius. Show me, what does this person want from my Aries? Haunted. And it says, I'm haunted by my decisions and memories we made together. I don't feel like they want you to be haunted. I feel like with the Fool here, they want you to take a risk towards them, to start from ground zero in this connection with them, to manifest a new beginning with them. I feel like this is them feeling haunted for the decisions they made, or indecisions they made, or decisions they made not to put work and effort and not to take a risk with you. Because remember, they pulled the Fool in reverse in their feelings. 5 of Pentacles, left you out in the cold, chose not to invest into this in any solid, significant way. But they want that from you now. They want this Fool upright from you now. They want you to take a risk towards them. But they feel like you detached, you disconnected, or are disconnecting, and it's shit's becoming real, basically. It's hitting the fan. Which is such a disgusting thing to think about, to visualize, if you think about it. Yeah, Americans have a very interesting way of putting things. Anyway. Anyway, okay, show me, why are they haunted by the decisions they made and memories they made with Aries? Others are vying for my attention, but I only have eyes for you. This heart belongs to you. Those others, whoever they are or were in the picture in the past, currently don't hold much weight when it comes to anything. When it comes to this person's interest, when it comes to this person's connection to those others, it's all irrelevant. It's background noise now. And this is what I was talking about. You didn't leave this person or disconnected from this person for somebody else. You did it for you. You didn't look for distractions. You're not looking for distractions to fill the void, to avoid dealing with this situation. You did it for you. Did it suck and hurt? And are you brokenhearted and healing the broken heart and still attached to all the unanswered questions that you have when it comes to this person and this connection and the point of going through all of this? Maybe, sure, of course. A lot of you are in this energy, but still, you're coming out as Queen of Wands upright in your main energy, the way you showed up right from the beginning of the reading, in your own energy. Show me, what is the blockage here currently between Aries and this person? Decision. And it says, I've made up my mind. I'm not wasting any more time. Ditto. And this person knows that. Ace of Wands in reverse, 8 of Cups, the world. I'm done. And that's what they are haunted by. It's you coming to a conclusion that no matter how much of yourself you give to this situation and this person and this connection, it was never good enough. Because it takes two to build anything. You can't carry a connection on your own back 24/7 all the way just by yourself while the other person is just sitting on the fence or doing everything under the sun to sabotage it. So yeah. What are the mutual feelings currently between Aries and this person? Player. Okay, and it says, I'm choosing to keep an emotional distance and play the field. It's their decisions of not wanting to invest into this, treating you as an option, maybe focusing on all the wrong things, lower vibrational things. When I talk about sexual energy in itself is not lower vibrational or toxic. It's in fact very healing and very strong and very deep. Sexual energy is how we procreate, right? Right? So it is not, it depends on the person and how they use it. And I feel like this person was leading with lust, with superficial, unhealed sexual energy. Okay, let's look at their actions towards you. Show me. Moving forward, what actions will this person take towards my Aries? Nine of Swords. So a lot of upset. You know, look at the oracle. First of all, can't move on. This person is upset. This person is upset. Then we move into their feelings. This person is upset. This person is upset. Then we move into what they want from you. This person is upset. This person is upset. Do you see the pattern? So moving forward, they will still be more upset. So this is sleepless nights, overthinking, 9 tabs open, no internet. I don't know what to do. No matter which way I look at it, what I think about, I don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. Which situation looks very dire here. It looks like I don't know what to do to change things. Why the Nine of Swords? Some of you, Mars in Gemini. It's about them being stuck in mental energy, and because this card or this energy is ruled by Mars, you guys are ruled by Mars. It's all about action, passion, making things happen. Nine of Swords, overthinking, crazy anxiety over what to do. Why? Because this person feels like no matter what they do, there's no hope, or they feel like nothing. Oh, okay, Three of Swords and Justice in reverse and Four of Pentacles. That's why. Three of Swords. They broke your heart. They hurt you badly. They mistreated the connection. They were not fair to you. They were selfish with their energy. They never opened up to you or invested into this. And currently you're in a state of shutdown. So they're freaking out because they mistreated the connection, and now you're taking your power back. And because they didn't give, now you're deciding, we're done. I'm not giving any more to this anymore. I'm not wasting my time. You may have your reasons for whatever it is that you chose to do, but you're entitled to those, and you're entitled to those, but so am I, to do what's best for me. Some of you Libra placements as well may be of relevance. Why are they going to be freaking out? Why the Nine of Swords in their actions towards Aries? healing, and it says, I'm taking the time to heal, to accept the love I know that I deserve. They're recognizing that you did not deserve any of this. Whatever their issues were, whatever the reasons, which again, they may have their reasons and they have right to make choices or decide or not decide on anything or whatever, okay? But so do you. And whatever it is that their energy was towards you, hurt you, and you didn't deserve that, okay? And also pretending, okay? And it says, I'm pretending to be happy and that's all fine, but I'm miserable. Yeah, I can see that. Like I showed you across the reading, in every position of their energy towards you, they are miserable. And also in their movement forward towards you, their energy that they will be in when it comes to their action. So I feel like this person is going to be climbing walls for the time being rather than doing anything or taking any kind of action. I feel like they want a second chance. They want forgiveness. They want a new beginning with you. But again, I'm going to jump into the extended and see if they actually do anything moving forward. We're going to be focusing on, let's see, Aries, you get to see this on the 3rd. So let's do, I don't know, December 3rd through January 3rd of 2024. Okay, so give it another 30 days, give or take, a month, give or take, and see where they will be energetically towards you. I'm going to pull their feelings, their actions, as we always do. We're going to pull more oracle like we did here, but also additional oracle. I'm going to pull their overall energy towards you, sexual energy towards you, yes or no energy towards you. We're going to pull time frames, because I like to do that in my extended readings to give you some sort of specific time frame that may be of relevance to the connection you may be dealing with, and also advice for you. We're going to pull advice now before I forget, and also advice for the next 30 days in the extended for you when it comes to this connection and finances and career. Finally, I want to pull what's going on for you financially for the next 30 days, apart from reading this person's energy towards you. Okay, so let's pull advice. By the way, my Patreon link lives in the description box below this video. It always lives there, okay? So click on that, look for Aries extended readings tier, and once you're in there, look for Aries bonus extended December 3rd through January 3rd of 2024. That's going to be extension for this reading in particular. I always say, do keep in mind, and I say that for a reason, I don't connect with the same collective from reading to reading. So just because you resonated with this reading doesn't mean you'll resonate with the next one for Aries collective, or because you resonated with last one doesn't mean this one will be for you. You guys know what I mean. I never know. It's not up to me. It's not up to you. It's up to the divine and the universe deciding who needs to hear the message. Okay, who I get to connect with. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Keep also in mind that my Patreon is a monthly subscription. It is $11.11. And for Aries, for a while now, you guys have been getting 5 to 6 extended readings per month between regularly scheduled extensions once per month. And all the bonuses that I do for you, usually over the weekend, depending on my schedule and my time availability and energy availability, let me tell you. But yeah, so if you tend to connect with my readings and you feel like you resonate with the majority of them, chances are majority of the extended readings will also be helpful to you. Okay? So anyway, let's figure out what's your advice here. What does the universe have to say or advise my Aries about this connection and this person? Abundance and recovery and improving health. I feel, Aries, you are focused on work, and the universe is telling you to keep focused on that. You are creating and manifesting a lot of abundance for yourself. Okay, that's what you should be fixated on, focused on doing right now, because it's favorable time for you to do so. Okay, recovery, abundance, recovery. For some of you, you have been struggling financially and things are picking up, and the universe wants you to keep zeroed in on that. Keep focused on that. Keep fixated on that. Keep doing what you're doing, okay? Also, the universe is telling you that it's time for you to recover emotionally. 3 of Swords, 4 of Swords. To get back to yourself, to get back into your element, to embrace that beautiful, confident, passionate, fiery Aries energy again, okay? And improving health. For some of you, 4 of Swords and Queen of Wands, you may be doing things right now or focusing on things that talk about your health, physical, mental, emotional, talk about your health, that are connected to your health. You guys know what I'm trying to say. So all of that you may be focusing on. I feel one way or another, whichever way I look at it, your focus and your energy investment has to do with you solely and strictly. I feel like that decision, you came to a conclusion or decision to shut the door on this and to do this because that decision came on the heels of unfulfillment, regardless of how much of yourself you invested into this. So the universe wants you to keep doing that for the time being. We'll see what it has to say to you for the next 30 days when it comes to this connection on Patreon in the extended. Anyways, I am going to reconnect with you there in a couple of seconds. So if you're joining me there on Patreon, then I'll talk to you in just a few seconds. If we part our ways here, Aries, this would be your reading for YouTube anyway, YouTube's portion of the reading for now. In either case, I send you tons of hugs, love and light. Like, share, subscribe, make sure your notifications are on so you do not miss any of the future readings for your sign or your placement here on my channel. If this was your reading, I love you. I'm super proud of you. I see what you're doing. I see where you are at. The universe is with you. It's pushing you forward. It's telling you you're on the right track. Just keep focused on what you're focusing on. And so that's pretty much all I see here on your end. But anyway, I'll speak to you very soon, you guys. I love you. And until next time, bye Aries, bye lovelies.